Welcome back, Fresh Bake, to what is probably our last, maybe second to last update from Pixar Pier. I say second to last possibly because they're not done yet. But as the title suggests, we're going to start right off with what we can see now of Lamplight Lounge. And what you can see is the lower level has, I guess, been completed. It looks like it's wide open down there. They've taken up all the scrims and all the boards and everything. We'll get a closer look. And they're doing what appears to be some kind of full dress rehearsal for the cast members who are working at Lamplight Lounge. We can't see. You can see there's a bar in there, but that's about it. All that down there is new. I expected no changes, but that's upstairs. No changes upstairs, really, other than, a new paint job and a new skin. But downstairs, definitely some new stuff happening. That middle area, again, like the area in the foreground is not new, I don't think. But the area in the background used to just be a walkway towards the gazebo that does sort of rest out there in the water, looking at what was California Screaming. But there's definitely a bunch of cast members down there doing what looks like, like I said, like a full dress rehearsal, getting ready. They're going to open on Saturday. And by the way, you can make reservations already. I tried. They're booked all the way through July already. And the person I spoke with said there's probably no chance really for standby walk-ups for the first few days at least. And here's a good look at this outdoor seating area, which is really lovely. When you think about it, there's some couches and some padded chairs, and there's even see those bar stools in the back. Matter of fact, we'll pause here at the end. Those stools are just, oh my gosh, those are facing the water. So that's pretty neat that you have an opportunity to, if you don't, well, I don't know. I would even think about choosing those seats, even though they're just bar stools and not the comfy chairs where you can have a more casual, dining experience with friends. I think I'd like to face that water and just chill there for a good 30, 40 minutes. Imagine that, going to Disneyland, paying your admission ticket. And this sounds like, it may seem like I'm being sarcastic or cynical, but it does seem like a great idea. You pay your admission fee to go into the park so that you can chill. Wow. And then pay for your drinks and food. But that does look quite nice, actually. I'm looking forward to trying out Lamplight just as soon as possible. Let's get on with regular updates from Pixar Pier. You can see that the Fun Wheel, the Mickey's Pal Around, they're going with that. They're going with that name. The Pal Around is being tested. Those gondolas are open. Those are open. Hey, look, it's Jack Jack. It's our first good look at Jack Jack on the final where you get the airtime. So there's that, and we're going to see him again in a minute as we get closer to where the pier bends around. I was trying to get it. We're looking now at what we can see from Bing Bong's and the Pixar Promenade, which you can see behind the Fun Wheel there. Bing Bong's again is not going to be ready. I'm trying to figure out though what those yellow things are. When you looked at them from a distance, they look like they might be tarps to cover something, but that's permanent. Why would they put those yellow things? Why would they make them yellow first of all? But they also have a very rigid structure to them. Those aren't just temporary awnings or something like that, or covers or whatever. That looks permanent, but they don't show up in the model. Let's look at the model. Right? I don't see anything like that there. Do you? Obviously the model's unfinished. But, so you won't see any color there, but you would think that they would, I don't know, what in the heck are those things for? Is that just a design choice? It's a crazy one at that. Let's continue. So, yeah, those weird yellow things out there. Obviously, they're for shade. It's just, you know what? I wonder, were they, I'm going to have to go back. Maybe those were always there and they just painted them a different color. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe we'll go back and look. Angry Dogs looks to be about ready. I didn't think they would be, but Ian reminded me it's just a very, it's not a very, finished building. Can't say the same though for Chicken. I don't think Chicken's going to make it. Chicken doesn't look ready. There's really nothing there. You can see they have put it. This is another view from over by Cove Bar, Lamplight Lounge, where they've got some paint going finally, the purple side. But I don't know, 6 days. Hopefully the interiors are done. That's all I can say. Oh, that's right. Okay, now we're back over by Silly Symphony Swings to look at Bing Bongs again, and that's Bing Bongs right there. They're working feverishly to get this done on time. It looks like this is, unlike Star Wars Land and Galaxy's Edge, where I never see anybody working, I'm always seeing people working at Pixar Pier. They are really putting in the overtime here. And there's Pixar Promenade. Hey, we finally got a name for that. I keep calling it the theater, but that's not it. It's the Pixar Promenade. So hopefully I'll remember that. But it doesn't do anything or go anywhere. There's nothing in there. It's just it's going to be just an empty sort of area. And here's another look at those yellow things. See, those cages are open, dude. The cages are open. I don't know why that bothers me, but it does. Obviously, there's nobody in there, but just seeing those cages go around open like that is bothersome. And there is the Pixar ball. I thought it was. Why is that color muted? It's like kind of a. I don't know. It should be a brighter red and a brighter blue, isn't it? Or yellow? I don't know. That's interesting. And we'll kind of take a long pull back here and look at the fun wheel. It looks really nice, actually. I have to say. I say this every week. I'm really enjoying the paint job they're doing on everything. And the fun wheel looks bright and colorful and fun. I want to bring my pals and go around the Pixar pal around. If only I had some pals. Back on the Pixar Promenade. But, oh, yeah. Trees. New trees. Those are 3 new trees right there, and I'm expecting more. That was something that we noticed on the model. And it's really, I'm grateful that they're doing this. More trees. And then here's the walk up to the pier, and that's going to eventually become the sign. We mentioned this last week. Those, whatever you call it, the placeholders there for the. That's how it's going to look. There you go. That's how it'll look when you walk up. Knickknacks has a new sign and some new art along the entrances. Those are kind of fun. You can see the Pixar characters, there's Merida and Sully, etc. It looks pretty nice. It's doing the same thing, same exact thing on the opposite side at Lamplight Lounge. And here they're bringing in another tree. There's a lot of new trees here, which is, again, very grateful for this. Very grateful for the new trees. They're going to put that one in there. That was what they were doing while we were standing by. Lots of people just watching and admiring what was going on. Because a lot of progress has been made, and it looks like they're just getting there. They're nearly getting there. And we're going to see. I don't know if you saw before that there was some new artwork that we can see now. If we poke in here really close, right through that blue car, we can see Frozone. Actually. You can see some art back there, Frozone, etc. Frozone.
Yeah.
What you think? It looks good? You ready? All right. Where are you at in the ride? Are you in there?
There's a mural right there.
Oh, there you are. Man, you made it. You made it, Frozone. That was a cool moment. And then that was actually a muffin right there. I didn't hear him at the time when he said fresh baked. I didn't hear him at the time. But yeah, there was a muffin standing right there with Frozone. We wound up riding back on the tram together, he and I. Anyway, there's your shade structures for Incredicoaster. I saw some pictures of how this looks at night. I saw the pictures of this. It looks great. Those are lights. Those balls hanging, those are lights. They look great at night. And so we're going to make sure we do a night visit ASAP for Pixar Pier. And we also saw pictures of Edna Mode's house where Jack gets. There's two buildings. We talked about this. There's the one that we've seen in the concept art, and there's another one. And we've seen the interior photos. They look fantastic. Here's a close-up of the mural that's being painted on Jack's Cookie Shop. At first, I didn't realize that this was what that was. I was trying to figure out if that's what if that was Jack's or not. But you can see that there's a milk bottle and a cookie on there and everything. And then you can see that the entrance arch to the Incredibles neighborhood is nearing completion, and that looks cool, pretty neat. That tree is right in the way, though. Like tree, and we can't see. There's no other real good angle to see the arch from. So unfortunately, that's as good as it gets. Yeah. I think those guys just put a tree in there. And there's Jack Jack again as you make the final turn. It looks weird to see it from this angle with those things in the back of his head like that, but I mean, I'm okay with that. I guess that's part of the illusion. It'll look fine on ride, and that's all that matters. And there again, yeah, I found it this time. I didn't notice it before, but there's the glass of milk and the cookie there. Jack Jack does love himself some chocolate chip cookies. Now we've heard that there's two paintings, I guess, advertisements that they're putting, where those white placeholders are, and one of them is kind of funny. That apparently the adventure is down there. Go ahead and go with that. But there's a third. As we pan and zoom in, that is Coco themed. Apparently, diversión para toda la familia, which means family diversions. No, I'm just kidding. Fun for everyone. Fun for the whole family, I should say. Now, as I mentioned, we haven't really finalized our plans yet for it opens next Saturday, not Friday. We haven't really finalized our plans yet. But at the moment, I think our rough idea is I don't want to miss opening, rope drop. I don't want to miss that. I also don't want to not go at night. But that means a very long day for us, or for me at least. I know that Sarah and Ian and Liz can all handle, 12, 16 hours at the park. I myself cannot, typically. So I'm not sure what the final plan is going to be. But I do know this: we will be there at night. That much is going to happen, so that we can get the effects on the Incredicoaster. I mean, this is a nighttime ride now. It's a night ride. If you've seen the what do you call it? People capturing the tests and stuff on YouTube, then you'll know that there's some cool stuff happening that you can only see at night. The lighting effects look great at night, so we're going to make sure we do that. Now, the only question is, do we get there for rope drop, or do we try to split the day up? I'm not sure, but I'm babbling. But we will be there for a night visit next Saturday, and we'll bring everything to you. We're going to try to record as much as possible, obviously. So there you go. Pixar Fest is 1 week away. I do think we're going to see more updates, like I mentioned, because it's not done yet, you guys. It's so not going to be ready. It's so not going to be ready for Saturday. That's just my feeling. But let's go back to Disneyland. We'll go to Tropical Hideaway for another quick update. Sightlines look about the same, obviously. They haven't taken anything new down. I don't think you can get a good look though at the Cave of Wonders from this perspective. I don't know if we caught this last week or not, but we got it from through the fence. But Cave of Wonders is still there, but there's no doubt that it's going to be removed. It doesn't fit at all with Jungle Cruise theme. And we got a couple good looks inside through some cracks. Thank you very much, Disney, for not being total jerks about it. And you can see that they are trying to preserve some stuff. I would think that they, maybe not, I don't know. There's still time for them to take some of that stuff down, but they are trying to preserve some of it. And one more look through the cracks. Like that stuff on the wall there, I don't know if that's going to make it or not. Because that isn't jungle themed, I don't think. The roof certainly is, but I don't know if those emblems, those design features are jungle themed. Big old pile of dirt. I've heard Indiana Jones will be stopping by to inspect that dirt, looking for treasure and buried bones and stuff. Just a rumor, though. Don't quote me on that. And then we'll get one more look from the exterior. We'll just be comparing these sightlines because I don't. Doesn't it look much better without the obtrusive Aladdin's Oasis entranceway? That's my opinion. And then we'll close with Mickey and Friends parking structure. They are putting up a whole bunch of new rebar there at the very beginning of the building. Here's another wide look. Lots of holes being dug for more foundation work for more of the rebar. And of course, we moved down to the end. We were talking last week about about a ramp, and definitely, like somebody said, this is going to basically be a carbon copy of Mickey and Friends. So we'll just be getting to follow along, and we'll be able to know what it's supposed to look like. But there's you see two ramps there. Actually, you're going to need a ramp for each level. The way Disney builds, these structures, you'll have a ramp for each level. But there you go. That's the under construction Mickey and Friends parking structure. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned because this is not going to end with Pixar Pier, because it's just as soon as they finish Pixar Pier, we're going to start looking at Downtown Disney and Bugs Land being demoed, and we're almost there. Thanks for watching, guys. Fresh baked. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Fresh baked!